Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnana-shalakaya Chaksurunnivitam Jnana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhayeva cha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the third verse, second half, very wonderful. Shri Gaura Mandala Bhumi Jebi Jani Chintamani Tara Hoy Braja Bhumi Bas. Srila Prabhupada's purport is elaborate on this song. I encourage you all to read it. Anyway, in relation to this section, he said, Shri Gaura Mandala Bhumi. Gaura means West Bengal. Lord Chaitanya appeared in West Bengal, Navadvip, and he especially flooded that part of the country with the Sankirtan movement. That part of the country has special significance, for it is non-different from Vrindavan. It is as good as Vrindavan. Living in Vrindavan and living in Navadvip are the same. Narottam Das Thakur says, Shri Gaura Mandala Bhumi Yebi Jani Chintamani. Chintamani means a transcendental abode. Taro Hoy Braja Bhumi Vas. If one simply understands that this land of Navadvip is not different from Vrindavan, then he actually lives in Vrindavan. One should not think that he is living in Bengal or any material country. The places where Lord Chaitanya had his pastimes are as good as Vrindavan. So this is one place Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had his pastimes. Mahaprabhu would come and sometimes visit Nakula. Brahmachari, this says Sripad. He was staying here. Mahaprabhu was moving all over Gaura Mandala Bhumi, and he would come here. So Nakula Brahmachari is an example of somebody who is empowered by the Lord. Shaktya Avesha Avatar. Right? The energy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered into the body of Nakula Das Brahmachari. Kali Yugadam Hari Nam Sankirtan Krishna Shakti Vininahi Tara Pravartan. In the Kali Yuga, the process of practicing religion is by Hari Nam Sankirtan. But in order to distribute the holy name, you have to have that Krishna Shakti. And so Nakula Das Brahmachari, he had that Shakti because the Lord had entered into his body. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Lord Krishna. And because the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered into the body of Nakula Brahmachari, so Nakula Brahmachari was able to empower people with Krishna consciousness. Just by seeing him, people would also become Krishna conscious. They would also develop love for Krishna. Just like Mahaprabhu, anybody who saw Mahaprabhu, they would also get Krishna prema. And people who saw somebody else who got Krishna prema, they would get Krishna prema from that person. So Nakula Brahmachari, he was empowered with this potency. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was living in his body. Shakyavesha avatar. He's empowered. So Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas and he had gone off to Jagannath Puri, but he's still thinking about how to deliver the people in Bengal. The land of Bengal was very dear to him. So in this way he entered into the body of Nakula Brahmachari. There are different kinds of incarnations of the Lord, right? Shakya Avesh is where he empowers someone to act on his behalf. Prabhupada said, just like you may be involved in a legal affair and you're supposed to go to court, but you don't want to go and sit in the court, so you hire a lawyer to go on your behalf. And the lawyer is empowered to be your representative. So the same way, Krishna Shakti Vinayanahi Tara Pravartan. Some people were empowered to distribute the holy name. And Nakula Brahmachari had that empowerment. Right? There are different kinds of devotees. Somebody is chanting the holy name one time. Some other people are chanting the holy name regularly. But on the topmost level, there are devotees simply by seeing them make other people chant the holy name. So this was Nakula Brahmachari. He was like that. If he just saw the person, they would also get Krishna Prem. He had that potency, he had that energy that he could give love of God to others. Right? We offer, Rupa Goswami taught us how to worship Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that he's Mahabhadanaya avatar. So that Nakula Brahmachari is empowered with the potency of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He can also give love of God to others. And so he's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita how he is empowered with this potency, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we just heard from the pastime, Shivananda Singh was doubting. I don't think he can really be in. I don't think Lord Chaitanya could be in his body. So doubting in that way, he came here to this place. And he's way outside, and Nakula's in here. But Nakula knows Shivananda Singh is here, and he's doubting. Shivananda Singh is thinking, if he knows my mantra, then I will understand that he is actually empowered. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is living in his body. And so without even asking Nakula Brahmachari tells Shivananda Singh, I know who you are, and I know what mantra you're chanting. And he told him, what mantra was he chanting? The 4-syllable mantra. Gauranga. And Prabhupada said, we are also chanting 4-syllable mantra. We're chanting Hare Krishna. Also 4 syllables. Hare Krishna. Gauranga. 4 syllables. So no difference. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahi Anya. So when we chant the Hare Krishna mantra, It's not different from the chanting of Gauranga. Why are we chanting Hare Krishna then? Because Mahaprabhu chanted Hare Krishna. And he requested everyone to chant Hare Krishna mantra. And just by seeing him, people would chant Hare Krishna mantra. Just by seeing devotees, people say Hare Krishna. Right? When they see us, they will all say, ah, Hare Krishna. There's the Hare Krishna people. So the holy name enters their lips by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They also chant the holy name. And chanting the holy name, then their life is successful. They can go on from there. Krishna consciousness, spiritual life begins with the chanting of the holy name. So Nakula Brahmachari had that empowerment by them because Lord Chaitanya is living in his body. And people would all come, they would see him and they would also chant Hare Krishna. Nakula became like a madman. He was so, because the Lord was living in his body and the Lord's always in ecstasy of love of God. So Nakula Brahmachari also came in an ecstasy of love of God. Crying and trembling and rolling on the ground and calling out and laughing. All different moods due to prema bhakti, because of Baba and prema. And why he got that? Because Mahaprabhu is in his body. And Mahaprabhu is always in ecstasy of love of God. So Nakula Brahmachari was in that mood all the time, telling people, chant the holy name. And he would also chant the holy name. So this is a very holy place, connected with the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, taken right up Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. Any questions? Ato Krishna Prabhu asked the Pujari about the deities. He asked the deities, how long have the deities been here? Pujari said, didn't know. So we don't know if they're the Nakula Brahmachari's deities or what. Yes?
What should be our prayer? How was it prayed?
How we should pray? Well, we can pray, let us serve the lotus feet of these devotees like Nakula Das Brahmachari. Let us serve their lotus feet by spreading the chanting of the holy name. Because they desired to distribute Krishna consciousness, to distribute love of God to everyone. So let us continue in their mood to distribute love of God everywhere, to bring people to that consciousness, to bring people out from the bodily concept of life and let them also get a taste for the holy name and let them become also devotees. So that should be our prayer. We are coming here to get the blessings, to continue the mission of Mahaprabhu, which was taken up by Nakula Das Brahmachari, and we are following in the footsteps. Distributing, giving Krishna to everyone.
I was going to ask Maharaj a question. Everybody, to some degree, every devotee, where someone in power, otherwise how could we have any influence and effect in spreading Krishna consciousness. We're going on book distribution, Nam Sankirtan, Harinam. Obviously the Lord is empowering and He desires that through the devotees His mission is spread. But in this case it's a special empowerment. He personally comes and manifests His personal presence in the heart of Nakula Brahmachari. It's almost like Nakula Brahmachari almost can't contain it. He's overwhelmed all the time in love of Godhead. Experiencing the same, I mean, not every creature, we may be able to get some empowerment in preaching Krishna consciousness, but not everybody is experiencing the same intensity of love of Godhead that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is experiencing. So it's extraordinary, it's very special that Mahaprabhu, he empowered this particular devotee to such an extent that he was personally present in the heart of that devotee. So many people were benedicted by the kindness of Nakula Brahmachari. So we can see Mahaprabhu's burning desire is an unrestrictedly love of Godhead. Everyone awakens their love of Godhead, Mahaprabhu's desire. So, I mean, we can aspire to become like Nakula Brahmachari. Let me give my life to becoming your servant and becoming your representative and emissary of your mercy. That is the perfection of the devotee's life. Become like Nakula Brahmachari. Become such an intimate servant and such a ambassador of the Lord's mercy. So this is the place where that event happened, and this is the place where he stays. So rolling in the dust here, get the dust of this place, become purified, become somewhat eligible. Mahaprabhu wants to empower us also. He wants. Not just here, Bhagnapada, but all villages. Mahaprabhu wants preachers like Nakula Brahmachari to distribute love of God. So we can get blessings here for empowerment for spreading Krishna consciousness.
In the song lyrics, it was like, if you think Mayapur is not different from Vrindavan, it is equivalent to staying in Vrindavan. So why devotees aspire to go to Vrindavan? What is the actual difference between Mayapur and Vrindavan?
No different.
And why devotees say want to go to Vrindavan, go to Vrindavan?
Who says? There were many devotees that didn't go to Vrindavan. There were many followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that never went to Vrindavan. They just stayed in Mayapur. Yeah. Right, that's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita somewhere. Not everybody goes to Vrindavan. Some people went, but there were many else that didn't go. They just stayed in Mayapur, just stayed in Navadvip, Gaura Mandala Bhumi.
Hare Krishna.
Can I just say something on that? The desire to go to Vrindavan, we all want, that's the ideal desire. Mahaprabhu himself is always desiring to go to Vrindavan. After taking sannyas, he was wandering in Narada, Hey Vesh, Koidon Ere Vrindavan Giya, Krishna Nishevan Puri, Nibrite Goshya. Having accepted this dress, I will go to Vrindavan and worship Krishna in a secluded place. So the desire to go to Vrindavan, that's conducive. Everybody, we want that desire, of course we desire. But we may not, Mahaprabhu, he personally didn't stay in Vrindavan very long. Sripad Thakur didn't stay in Vrindavan. Prabhupada also, he would visit. We don't feel that we have the qualification to remain in Vrindavan. But we desire to attain Vrindavan. And then you asked about the difference between Mayapur and Vrindavan. Well, in Navadip Dham Mahatmya, there is a difference. Although Sri Mandala Bhumi Jayavajani Chintamani, Narottam Thakur is saying that Gaura Mandala is Vrindavan, the Chintamani Dham, Gaura Mandala Bhumi. Thakur Bhaktivinoda, he explains Sri Chaitanya Avatar Boro Bilokon, the special distinctive feature of Sri Chaitanya Avatar. Sri Chaitanya Avatar Boro Bilokon, Aparad Shakti Ji Loke Premdon. Even the offenders get prema in Navadip Mayapur. On the Tirtha Aparadi Nandera Bhajan, Navadipe Aparadi Shadai Marjan, In other holy places, on it you take Aparadi, Shadar, Marjan. Shadar, the Damdir Bhajan, they are punished. In other, there's a difference between Mayapur and Vrindavan. An offense in Vrindavan, the reactions are multiplied 100 times. An offense in Vrindavan, the reactions are multiplied 100 times. Anitute Aparadi, Damdir Bhajan. Navadip Aparadi, Shadar, Marjan. In Navadip, the offenders are always forgiven. That's the difference. As they died by the mercy of Doyamoy Nityananda. He went and delivered Jagai Mata. That's the sung in the song. Dinahina Jota Chilo Hariname Utharila. The holy name can deliver as fallen as you can be. Tashaki Jogai Mata. The evidence, even the offenders, even they attack Lord Nityananda. Prabhu, if you condemn them, you have everyone you have to condemn. You be alright, Nityananda, you're requesting, and then also they deliver. Nitai in Navadip Dham, and Nityananda Mahashai, the special mercy is there. Even you attacking him, he'll give you prime. Navadip Mandala, Navadip Dham ki.
Gauranga, this is it says this is 4 syllables, but Ao, this is 1 syllable. Yeah, in Bengal and Sanskrit also this is 1 syllable Ao. Yeah, and why it is said that 4 syllables, not 3?
It's a technical question. It's Bengali, the language. It is there's no impurities like in English. There's so many cow, so many the vowels they call it impure cow, house. It's like the vowel mixes. House. In Bengali, there are no mixing of vowels. So it's Gaura, Gaura is 4 syllables.
3 syllables, yeah? It's like 3 syllables, yeah? Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Yeah.
Gauranga.
Yeah.
Prabhupada wrote here. No, Prabhupada has written. Prabhupada has written here. Gaura Anga.
Gaura. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Prabhupada пишет Gaura Anga. Yeah. То есть Ау это получается 1 слово. Гаура Анга. This is так 4 слова.
Hare Krishna.
Короче, Ау это 1 слово.
Sri Nakula, Brahmachari, Sripad ki Jai. Shamveda Bhagavad ki Jai. Bhagavad Bhumi ki Jai. Sita Gauna Shidanata Ramani. Hare Krishna.